Today's khutbah is really about one thing. It's about questions. Allah Azza wa Jalla in the Quran actually encourages questions. So for instance, in one of the most profound surahs in the Quran, Surah Yusuf, Allah says, لَقَدْ كَانَ فِي يُوسُفَ وَإِخْوَتِهِ آيَاتٌ لِلسَّائِلِينَ. In Yusuf and his brothers, there are many signs or lessons or even miracles for those who ask questions. So the idea, sometimes Allah says there are ayat, there's guidance for people of taqwa, there's guidance for people of remembrance, there's guidance for the grateful people. And here Allah praises people who ask questions. In other words, you're supposed to be inquisitive in this religion. You're not supposed to take things at face value. You're supposed to inquire and understand and come to conviction for yourself. Similarly, people would come and ask the Prophet ﷺ different kinds of questions, all kinds of questions. And when they did, Allah didn't actually criticize them. Allah would actually honor them by even mentioning them and making them part of the Quran. يَسْأَلُونَكَ عَنِ الْخَمْرِ وَالْمَيْسِرِ. You would imagine somebody came and asked the Prophet ﷺ, what's so bad about wine? What's the big deal? Why can't we consume it? And you would imagine that Allah would reveal some kind of condemnation to the people who dare even ask. But that's not the case. And Allah could have just revealed the answer. You know how we believe that every word in the Quran is divinely revealed, is strategic, it has a purpose. Nothing is extra, nothing can be taken away, nothing can be added on. So everything is exactly in the amount and the qadar that it's supposed to be. The fact that Allah could have just said, alcohol is this, this, and this. It's good for you, it's bad for you, whatever Allah wanted to say. Allah actually first acknowledges the fact that they came and asked you. يَسْأَلُونَكَ عَنِ الْخَمْرِ وَالْمَيْسِرِ. They come and ask you. They ask you about alcohol or wine, they ask you about gambling. يَسْأَلُونَكَ عَنِ الشَّهْرِ الْحَرَامِ قِتَالٍ فِيهِ. They ask you about the sacred months. As a matter of fact, what's important for the people is not that part of the ayah. They ask you. Obviously, they know they asked. What matters to them is the answer. So why not just reveal the answer? This is actually one of the benefits of doing that, is Allah acknowledging, honoring the people who even came and asked. Acknowledging them. Now these people who asked these questions forever became a part of the Quran. Like we recite them when we recite these ayat. So questions themselves are actually a noble thing in this religion. And it's something that we don't condemn. As a matter of fact, from the very beginning, you find in the Quran, Allah Azza wa Jal, when He told us the story of the angels and the creation of Adam alayhi salam, one of the first things that starts that story off and creates the tension in that story is the angels actually asking a question. أَتَجْعَلُ فِيهَا مَنْ يُفْسِدُ فِيهَا وَيَسْفِكُ الدِّمَاءِ. Are you really going to put on the earth somebody's going to cause a lot of corruption? Somebody's going to spill blood? They asked a question. And what's incredible about angels is that we know, like in the Quran we learn, in our view, angels, number one, they don't disobey Allah. لَا يَعْصُونَ اللَّهَ مَا أَمَرَهُم. You know? وَبِأَمْرِهِ هُمْ يَفْعَلُونَ. They do whatever Allah commands them to do. You know, وَيَفْعَلُونَ مَا يُؤْمَرُونَ. Quran will say in Surah Al-Tahrim, they do whatever they're told. All they do is declare Allah's perfection and they seek Allah's forgiveness. They're not blasphemous. They're constantly in obedience to Allah. And yet these same angels question Allah, why are you putting a human being on the earth? What's the point of that? They're asking a question. In other words, asking questions in and of itself is not blasphemous. It's not a problem. It's not a bad thing to do. And if it were, the angels would never have done it. The angels would never have asked a question.